everyone, Sheree here. Today I have a little mini album to share with you that I've created using the Felicity Jane Hannah Kit, which is the new kit out this month. So I wanted to really make this little album for my daughter Madison. Earlier this year she got her very first guinea pigs, which she had been wanting for a long time. She did lots of research before she got them and she is amazing at looking after them. And I wanted to have a little album where all her favourite photos of them can be stored all together in one place and she can flip through whenever she feels like. The beauty of this album being on rings is that I can add more pages as time goes on, and we can just make it as thick as we want to. So to start off with, I grabbed some of the papers from the Hannah Kit, like this grid paper on the front here. I got some transparency pages as well, which I've used on my front and back cover, and also for a page in the middle of the album. I also used some bits of vellum, some journaling cards, and other bits and pieces as I will show you. And all I did was put them all together roughly the same size. Some pieces are smaller than others, and then I punched holes in that left side so that they could all be put onto rings. Now this album is roughly 4 inches by around 6 inches, and as I said, some of the pages are a little bit smaller than that inside. So what I thought I'd do is just flip through and just briefly explain how I created each page. So to start off with, on the cover here, I made a little charm out of some chipboard hearts there from a previous Felicity Jane kit, and one of these cute little tassels. I just threaded them onto some twine and they're just hooked on the ring on the outside. I created the title page inside the front cover so that I thought all these little pieces would then be protected, but I did also want to add one of those beautiful tulle bows from this month's kit as well. So that little bow is on the outside of the transparency page, and then inside I've just got a little plain white tag. I printed out the words Chewy and Willow on my computer and just printed them out, stitched them on with some with my sewing machine. I've used one of the die cuts from the Hannah Kit, some of this fringe trim, which is from the Lola kit, just down the bottom there, and this little ampersand is from the Oh Dear chipboard alphabet from a couple of Christmases ago. I also added a couple of the little epoxy hearts from the Hannah Kit there as well, and a little bit of twine in the top there, and that was my first page. Over the page now, and the reverse of this grid paper is that beautiful pink diagonal stripe, so that became the background for this page. I've then got my photo. I just typed out the words Maddie's Girls and stapled that on top of that little sparkly rose gold label. I've used a die cut there from the Hannah Kit, this little rubber charms from a previous Felicity Jane kit, and I've also used the Felicity Jane roller stamp to add the date on most of my pages as well. And this little row of hearts was a stamp from the Essentials number 2 stamp set. The next one was just a journaling card. This one was actually a digital journaling card that I had printed out ages ago. I just had it sitting there on my desk, so I cut it down to size. All I did was add a little bead chipboard piece there and another little epoxy heart, and I kept that one really simple. Over the page, it was plain white paper in the background here, and all I did was added one of the journaling cards from the Hannah Kit, added my journaling on top there with a little row of machine stitching, and there's a little die cut there as well from the Hannah Kit. This page here is a vellum page, and I've got photos back to back on this page, and I used the little mini puffy alphabets from the Lola kit to add their names to the bottom of each page, so that was nice and quick and easy. This one here was just a plain white cardstock page, and I've just added a journaling card from a previous kit, and this floral piece here was fussy cut from the Hannah floral paper, so I've just put that down the bottom over the top of my journaling. And this is a little piece of Felicity Jane washi tape, just threaded onto the top of one of those black and mini wide paper clips which you can get in the store. Next page was just a little photo there. These two wood grain pieces were from the Gina kit, but the colours just went so beautifully with the Hannah kit, so I've added those two little die cut pieces there. I've got another fussy cut floral piece from the Hannah floral paper, and then I've added the words all the feels, and I believe that was from the older autumn stamp set, so that just seemed to fit very well there. I also used the autumn stamp set to add some stamps to this journaling card from the Hannah Kit, so I just stamped that together is the best place to be, and these two little piggies love to be together all the time. And I just finished it off with a little epoxy heart there as well. On the back of that piece I just added another photo. One of the little tags from the tag book I tucked under the right hand side of the photo there and added this chipboard piece from the Lola kit, and then there was a little rose gold mini wide paper clip just stuck onto the top there. For this side, this was pattern paper from a previous Felicity Jane kit, but the colours just went really well because it's got that beautiful pink on the reverse. And I had the photo just stuck directly onto that with a little die cut heart there, and I printed this journaling out onto some vellum, and I actually got Maddie to write this out for me before I typed it out. So you can lift that vellum to see the photo underneath, and that's just adhered on there with some beautiful heart washi from Felicity Jane. The next page, I've got that beautiful pink background. Just added the photo. I've added the beautiful chipboard alphabet from the Lola kit, a little rose gold heart paper clip at the top there, and I've stamped the words Little Moments, and that was from the Essentials No. 2 stamp set, and just adhered it onto the top of that beautiful little glitter label there. This page here for the journaling that goes with that photo, I've used some Felicity Jane packaging. I used one of the tags from the tag book and stamped Remember This onto there, and that was from the Lola stamp set. So I just typed out my journaling using my computer, added the date stamp, and that was good to go. And I just used some double-sided tape to stick that flap down. I just loved the scalloped piece on the packaging there. On the reverse of that, I've used some Hannah pattern paper for the background, added the photo, and this little journal piece just slips in and out from under there. I think that was from the Gina kit. And I've just added a little rose gold mini wide paper clip, a label from the Hannah kit, which I've stamped the cutest onto, and that was from the Essentials No. 1 stamp set, and then a little epoxy heart to finish that one off. This one is just some packaging, and I've used papers from the Hannah kit to punch out some confetti, and I also used the little heart confetti from the Lola kit, I believe, in there as well. This one was just the plain journaling card from the Hannah kit. I thought it didn't need any more. It's just super cute, just the way it is. On the reverse of that, I made another little journaling card with some of the Hannah floral paper across the top, which I've just machine stitched onto there, and I stamped the words I love this at the bottom there, and that was using a stamp from the Essentials No. 2 stamp set, and I've just stamped it at the bottom and then kept stamping as it, and to make it give that faded look as it went up the page there. This one here was a tag from the Heidi story tags pack that was in the Heidi kit quite a few kits ago now. So that became one of my pages. I just punched holes in the side of it there. I backed this cute little photo with some of the Hannah pattern paper, and all I did was add a little heart paper clip at the top there, a little tag from the, I think it was a Zoe kit, one of those little tiny tags, and a little chipboard piece from the Brie kit there, and stamped the date. So next page is just another cute little photo, a die cut, a chipboard heart from the Gina kit, and the date. And then I created this little shaker pocket using some of the paper from the Hannah kit, but also used some tulle. I was really inspired by the little tulle bows in this kit. So I had some tulle in my stash, and you can see there I've sandwiched some tulle, I'll just get it to focus there, and some vellum on the back there. I've sandwiched that in between two pattern paper frames and then stitched around the edge there. So all my little confetti stays nice and secure inside. Alright, we're almost done. I had this transparent page here, which I've just put a photo back to back on those two. I've added one of the little, I think it was from the Joy kit, no, I I can't remember with the kit, but these little alphabet, the foam alphas are so cute. So I've just got their first initial on each of their photos there, and I used a tag from the tag book, just stapled onto the side as a little turning point there. And the very last page that I've got so far in this little mini album was just my journaling onto some of that grid paper. I stapled on the acetate word from the Zoe kit at the top there, and another fussy cut floral at the bottom of that piece. So as you can see, I've got lots more room. I can add more and more photos as we go along. But that's my little mini album so far, and I'm happy to say Maddie is very happy with it, and she loves having all of her cute little photos in one place. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how this came together, and I hope I've given you a couple of ideas to include in your next project. I'll be back again really soon with another project to share. Let me know if you've got any questions. Just pop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.